Welcome to Sin City. It's time to see what's happening on the flip side. You're tuned in to On the Flip Side. I'm your host, Aubrey Aquino, and for this episode, we're coming to you from the Pro Football Cheerleaders Alumni Reunion at Monte Carlo in fabulous Las Vegas. Straight ahead on the flip side. Dwyane Wade takes his talents overseas to China. Then Brad Pitt covers all the bases in his new movie Moneyball. Plus, the 49ers reminisce the 80s era with a night under the stars. And the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders heat up the runway. For the first time in his career, NBA All-Star Dwyane Wade travels to the forbidden city of Beijing. On the flip side, he takes a shot at the 1 million RMB basketball charity challenge.
For me to come out here and to go and travel different places and play basketball and teach kids the game of basketball is an honor for me, because I know, where I come from the game of basketball. I was these kids, so it's amazing out here to see where our game is. That shot, when I went over and let the lady touch the ball, and then able to make that shot after that was like a big moment. This is a huge moment. So, I'm thrilled. I love the game of basketball, so the game has given me so much, so I have to give back.
In Brad Pitt's new movie, he takes up the role as general manager for the Oakland A's. Here's a sneak peek as he aims to hit the money ball out of the park.
There are rich teams, and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap, and then there's us.
That's $1, man.
What?
Welcome to Oakland.
I'm proud of this movie. I have to admit, it's shameful how little I knew about baseball, but they gave me a good schooling. And gotta say it, I'm hooked.
You guys are talking the same old nonsense, like we're looking for Fabio. We got to think differently.
Who's Fabio?
I think it's really inspiring. Yeah, a lot of heart, a lot of integrity, and just notions of questioning why we do the things we do and where we place our value, and overall it's a real uplifting story.
It's hard for me to comment because I'm squirming in my seat so much, but they did a great job. Bennett and Brad and the producers, Mike DeLuca and Rachel and Sony were fantastic, and so at the end of the day I sort of got used to the whole idea, and they've been terrific through the whole process. I just figured he had his hands full to begin with, and he pulled it off. Good for him.
Fantastic, gregarious, great charisma, very sharp, very funny guy, and wanted to bring all that to, and competitive.
Card count at the blackjack table.
10 years from now, this movie will be out there. My kids will be able to see it, 30 years from now. So it's great. It means a lot to the Justice family to be a part of it, but I'm very proud of Steve because I think Steven did a great job. He worked really hard to try to depict me as close as possible to the person and player that I was.
Your goal shouldn't be to buy players. Your goal should be to buy wins. And in order to buy wins, you need to buy runs.
Who are you?
I'm Peter Brand.
First job in baseball?
It's my first job anywhere.
Sports films traditionally work on some level of this idea of winning, overcoming adversity. I don't know, it's something in our DNA. It's why we love our sports heroes and our sports teams.
What the hell am I doing?
is happening at Oakland.
It defies everything we know about baseball.
Just plain crazy.
If we win with this team, we'll change the game. This better work. I'm just kidding.
The San Francisco 49ers celebrate the 30th anniversary of their first Super Bowl win with a night under the stars. It's a flashback with Niners alum On The Flipside.
Shake that.
It's been 30 years, and so there's a lot of 49er fans that maybe were small, don't remember it quite clearly because they were young, and so they have an opportunity to experience it again.
Cincinnati and San Francisco.
It really is cool seeing a bunch of the older guys, and you got to give it to the 49ers. It was a great idea to kind of put this together, and it's outside with the big screen.
Very special, man. 30 years. 30 years. Just think what we've done in 30 years and then coming back for a Super Bowl celebration. Pretty good, though. See some of the guys we haven't seen for years, and 49ers still thinking about us. Man, that's awesome.
Tina Turner.
People ask me all the time, which one's the special one. It's the first one, because it was first.
Number one is always special, because there's never one that can never be a two.
The first one's the best. The memories are still there. I still smile. Bad things always happen to the Niners leading up to that season. We didn't expect anything.
We started the dynasty here. It was the best because not anybody was really thinking that we could do it but us. It's really nice to come back, be recognized, and we get to see and tell the lies and see who's got the biggest. So yeah, it's great.
So far, it's a great event. Just to see a lot of the guys that I played with, and I know for the fans, it's got to be even better. I feel that Coach Bill Walsh, what he did, being the genius that he was, he brought together the defensive personnel that was needed in order to get the job done. And by having that high-powered offense that we had and the players that we had defensively, I can recall it was the Cinderella team, and that Cinderella team turned out to be a big line in the end.
The Miami Dolphins cheerleaders live it up and show off their new swimsuit calendar. Watch as these sideline distractions walk the runway.
It's absolutely exciting. We feel just like A-list celebrities. We have the hair, the makeup, the outfits. We're out there.
It took months, and it's finally here, and I can't believe that it's finally here.
Here is your 2012 Miami Dolphins Cheerleader cover girl.
They just showed us the cover right now, and it was a complete shock to all of us. We spent months just waiting to see who was going to be on the cover, and we were really excited with the outcome. We loved our picture, We didn't even know we were shooting together until the last second, and they gave us the Dolphin swimsuit, so it was great. I think it came out really nicely. We start training before the players even start training, so our season starts in April, and we practice 3 days a week, and just to go on the calendar shoot is always what we look forward to. It's just like a bonding time for us. I'm super nervous right now. I'm all pumped up knowing that I'm on the cover, and I'm just ready to walk out on that runway. We are always nervous to walk that runway, especially when there's steps involved. So we actually did a run through last night, and we to cross our fingers and hopefully we just make it down, back, pose, and get off. I'm actually in 2 suits tonight. I have a peacock type of suit, and then my second one is basically representing the month of September, which is football, so I have these really cool shoulder pads on. I'm wearing agua plata, and it's beautiful bikinis, and both of us are doing a little number in the beginning, so you'll see a lot of different bathing suits.
That's going to do it for this time around on the flip side from Las Vegas. Thanks for hanging out with me in Sin City. I'm Aubrey Aquino. Make sure you come back and see what we've got going on the flip side.